All right, hello everyone, and welcome back again. We are now in Pennsylvania State Game Lands 182. 182. We are on the Allentown and Auburn Railroad bed, or the Allentown Railroad. It goes by both names from what I've seen online, so I really don't know which is the correct terminology to use. We'll call it the Allentown Railroad today. Down below us, where you can't really see, is the Saucony Creek, and then Saucony Creek Road is up there. That's going to be our main artery today. I'm not really sure if you can tell, but we're a good ways up, maybe about 15, 18 feet of a slope here, and then it slopes back up the mountain here. See if I can get you a better shot. So it slopes up, comes down flat, and then back down again. So we're on the bed here. Previous video we were on Adams Road, maybe about quarter mile to the east. So let's head west. Got some pretty neat stuff to show you here. I'm gonna get us through this section right here, and then I'm gonna ramble off some notes to recap about the Allentown Railroad. Pardon the sniffles. It's a bit chilly out here today, so the nose is doing what it wants to do. If you are extremely familiar with my channel, pardon me, I've actually done a video on this spot. I think it was last spring I did one about this particular rock cut right here that we're about to walk through. But I wanted to get back in the wintertime because it's highlighted differently in the snow, obviously. And I know a little bit more about the history of the railroad. When I first was in this spot, I was under the impression that this railroad was put in the 1870s. But I was way wrong about that. Pardon my heavy breathing. It's a little rough walking through here. Okay, here we go. As you can see, we are clearly in a rock cut right here. Let me get out some information for you. All right, so the Allentown Railroad, charter issued in 1853. The Allentown Railroad, from what I've read, was going to be operated by the Central Railroad of New Jersey. The Allentown Railroad was going to run from Allentown, Pennsylvania to Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. When it got to Port Clinton, it was going to jump on another proposed railway, and that would take it up to Auburn, Pennsylvania, which isn't very far from Port Clinton at all, a couple of miles. From Auburn, Pennsylvania, it was going to head west. I'm sorry. The Allentown Railroad actually would have ended in Port Clinton, where it would have merged with what I believe was the Port Clinton and Auburn Railroad up to Auburn, where it then would have merged with the Dolphin and Susquehanna, and that would have ran west to Harrisburg to a junction with the Pennsylvania Railroad. The Dolphin and Susquehanna is an actual railroad that we have done videos on. It became the Schuylkill and Susquehanna, and it fell under the Philadelphia and Reading, and then later the Reading flag. Operated until the 1950s. The Allentown Railroad was supposed to be the line that was going to connect with that railroad, and they were going to have a connection from Allentown to Harrisburg. What happened, well, there was a a supposed financial panic in 1857. So that brought construction to a halt. But what I really believe shut the Allentown Railroad down was the fact that the East Pennsylvania Railroad was built on a much easier grade, connecting Allentown to Reading. So the Allentown Railroad project was shelved for years, although all the grading, and when I say all the grading, I mean a lot of it was actually done. The Reading Railroad would eventually take over the rights to the Allentown Railroad, and I believe it would be under the Reading umbrella for years, and then officially abandoned maybe when Conrail took over. Well, I'm not sure. So now I'm lost. We came out of that rock cut. I've lost the rail bed, but I will find it again. Here it is. Okay. So the Allentown Railroad was going to run. Anthracite was probably going to be the main reason they were getting her done. But it never happened. A lot of work went into it. Millions of dollars, I would assume. Hundreds of $1 million in today's money. And then it was never used. Although, some sections of the Allentown Railroad were built upon. A section through Briningsville, Pennsylvania, was built upon by the Catasauqua and Fogelsville to get to an ore pit. So they used the original Allentown grade and then built on top of that. And the Reading actually used the grade into Kutztown to build the Kutztown branch to bring rail service into the borough of Kutztown. So that bed in Kutztown is the same bed that we're walking on now. This one just never was completed. Saucony Creek Road. Still on the bed. Good 18-20 feet up. That's me falling down. Okay. So we're coming up to a spot where there was going to be a bridge. Now there's no evidence other than the grade just kind of ending. You know what, we're going to go down this way. No, we're not. We're going to try to get through this. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't always catch on my backpack. Well, I apologize. This one's going to be shaky. Okay, we're through. This spot's pretty neat. if you ask me. Okay, so here we are. Saucony Creek Road. Allentown Railroad bed continues across. There would have been something here as the years gone by. Could have been simple wooden trestle, maybe a stone bridge, then maybe later a concrete overpass of some sort, concrete culvert. But there would have been a bridge crossing here at one point of some sort of water crossing for the Allentown Railroad that we just traversed. Okay, so I'm gonna walk back, get the car, and we're gonna head further northwest, and I will show you some more cool finds. Thanks for sticking out with this one. I know it was a long one. See you in the next one.